do not want to quit. I want to keep going. Alright, leaving the Mispa hut and Newsom tent site and headed to Ethan Pond this morning, 9.3 miles. My knee is really hurting, but I have a doctor's appointment in Lincoln on Tuesday, so we'll be taking a 00 at minimum to see what's going on. Looks like the first part of today should be relatively easy. I hope, and not a lot of elevation change, so kind of a nice change of pace after yesterday's tough day. Alright, I will check in later. Kind of alpine bog today for the first mile, and we are headed up here to Mount Jackson. So we're gonna have a little climb, it looks like. Mount Webster that is, and we are taking this path down, which I'm not 100% sure is the right path, but it's the only one I can find. So we just passed Route 302. And we have a little road walk, which is kicking my butt. It's rather steep. As you can hear, I'm out of breath. And then 2.5 miles or so up to the shelter and tent site at Ethan Pond. Didn't go as fast as I wanted today, but my knee is continuing to be a nagging little friend, as it were. Okay, 1 mile to camp. This is in a state park, so the trails have been really well marked and defined, which has been nice. Makes the end of day hiking easier. I love it when it's flat at the end of the day because it's like a little cool down. It's awesome. Almost there. This campsite is going to be absolutely beautiful. I think a sunset might be in my future. Good morning. I am leaving Ethan Pond campsite and just got to pack up my tent. I'm getting better at setting it up on a platform as opposed to in the ground. We've got 10 miles of flat today, and then, 5 miles of flat, and then 10 miles of some pretty tough hills. So I'm running a little behind where I wanted to be this morning. So the goal is just to get the 5 miles done as fast as possible so I can take my time and go slow on the ups and downs that tend to aggravate my injury. So I will take some pictures and check in later. So I accidentally fell asleep during sunset last night, so I totally missed it. But it's still nonetheless beautiful this morning. Started out this morning very boggy, lots of planks and rocks, really wet trail. Now we're kind of into a flatter section as we walk around along this river, headed to the Zealand hut, where I am going to treat myself to a coffee and a bag of chips, which is probably the most random thing I've ever heard of, but that is currently what I'm craving, and hiker hunger gets what it wants. Cool view from the trail here as we head up to Zealand Hut. Alright, this is my kind of trail. Flat and with a view. You can see the hut up over there in the distance. These are the falls right before Zealand Hut. Alright, leaving Zealand Falls hut and heading up to our next mountain. Alright, we're halfway up and then hopefully this storm passes by and I can take a lunch break at the top, get a nice view. My knee so far seems to be holding up okay today, although I'm due for some more Advil. So just had lunch at the Zealand Mountain. I'm halfway through the day, but I have most of the climbing still to go. And I haven't had any downhill yet, so that's about to start. And I stretched a lot, but I'm really nervous about my knee and how it's going to hold up. And I don't want to go too slow because there's not a lot of tent platforms at the next site. And the trail is super crowded today. Most people I've seen in any day out hiking. Sorry, I'm trying to watch where I'm going so I don't fall. And, you know, I want to make sure I get a platform because I still don't have a sleeping pad. My replacement sleeping pad comes Tuesday when I'm in Lincoln. So I just want to make sure I get a good night's sleep because it does seem to affect how my knee feels if it had time for the inflammation to go down overnight. So I am going to turn this off before I break my neck. And I think there's a shelter in like a mile. And then we have a big climb. So that is what's happening. All right. So here's the trail. Thought I was going to have a flat section here. Guess not. Alright, we're headed right down there for some water, and then after that it's another 2.5 miles or so to camp. So we're almost to camp. Sounds like a lot of people are headed there. So I'm not feeling confident about getting to the spot. And this is the trail. So, not feeling confident about finding a stealth spot either. But it is pretty. I just finished the rocky climb. The campsite last night was kind of like off halfway of what I just showed. So I did finish that climb and not much of a view. It's still pretty cloudy and foggy. It rained last night, but it looks like it's going to burn off here in time for the top of Mount Lafayette. So we'll get hopefully a good view from there and headed into Crawford Lodge. And I'm going to get 2 days off and I'm so stoked. And also fingers crossed we have some solutions from the doctor so I can stay on trail. Not much else to report. It's nice and cool. It feels good. Final push up Mount Lafayette. We're gonna walk across the ridge up there. It's gorgeous. Looks like that storm's gonna blow over, so that's good. Looks nice weather over there. Alright, let's check out the trail. Has been awesome. 365-degree views. So I've been going really slow this morning, kind of screwing off, so I do need to pick pick up the pace. Unfortunately, after this next hill, I'm a 4,000 foot downhill. So I took more Advil and stretched at the top of Lafayette, but I'm not feeling super confident that it's going to be a quick downhill for me. So we shall see.